Hey, Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. So this video is going to be me sharing with you 5 tips to help you make over £1,000 a month from value betting on horse racing. Now, these 5 tips are not from myself. They're actually from a Tilt the Odds member who has kindly shared these tips on the Tilt the Odds Discord group. And I thought I'd put them into a video here to give them a little bit more explanation and be as helpful as possible to people looking to start making profit using the service. Now, looking at the graph that this member supplied here, you can see they've started in March this year, and then this graph goes to September of 2024, and you can see they've reached that £10,000 profit mark. So, of course, 10 grand in 6 months is over that £1,000 a month that most people aim for. Now, really quick, before I share these 5 tips with you, I'd just like to share some of the Trustpilot reviews that Tilt the Odds has been receiving from its users, and also mention that if you've not even looked at Tilt the Odds yet, there'll be a link down in the description with a promo code next to it that'll give you 30 days of free trial there just for you to check it out and get used to the service. So first of all, then got this review here from 4 days ago, so just about the end of September this one was left. And I'll just read this one out, and then I'll put the other reviews just on the screen, and you can pause the screen and read through them yourself. I won't read them all out individually. But this says, so it's 5-star, of course. It says, value betting for all bankrolls. I've been using Tilt the Odds for a while now, and it's completely changed my horse racing experience for the better. What truly sets them apart is their innovative horse selection method. They've developed a unique credit score type system that ranks horses based on a range of key metrics, giving you a clear edge in identifying high-value bets. This approach takes into account so much more than just obvious form or track record. It looks at the bigger picture, which has really helped me find hidden gems with great odds. One of the best parts of using Tilt the Odds is that it's built for long-term success. They're very upfront about the fact that there's variance in betting and you won't win every single race. However, because you're consistently betting at value and not just chasing short-term wins, you gradually build up an edge over the bookmakers, and it's all about the long game, and that's exactly what their credit score type method delivers. Their insight and analysis are always spot on, and while you may experience ups and downs over time, the edge really pays off. Plus, the team is incredibly responsive and helpful, always ready to explain their strategies in detail and provide support along the way. If you're serious about betting smart and want a service that's built for long-term profit, Tilt the Odds is the way to go. Highly recommended. And just to touch on that user's review there, yes, if you have any sort of questions or things you're not sure of when you join, you can go into the Tilt the Odds Discord, and there's team members there and members of the site itself that will help you out and give you some pointers on what to do for the best. Now, here's the other reviews that have been left on the Trustpilot. They're a bit shorter, so here they are. If you want to just pause the video now and have a read through them at your leisure. Okay, so getting into the 5 tips then to be successful on Tilt the Odds. And these are in no particular order. It's not like 5 is worse and 1 is the best. These are just, 5 things that you should be implementing into your strategy. So tip 1 is going to be bankroll management. So, of course, for those of you experienced value bettors, you know that, say, for example, if you have £1,000 bankroll, you wouldn't start value betting and put, say, £250 on each bet, because literally you've got 4 chances there to bet. And if those 4 bets lose, that's it. You just lost all of your money and you have no way to recover it. Because remember, with value betting, there's that variance of some bets are going to lose, some are going to win, but overall you'll end up in profit. So what this user is recommending with regards to bankroll management is have a look at how much bankroll you have for, say, 4 to 6 weeks going forward. Then plan out how much time you have to place bets each day, so that gives you an idea of how many bets you'll place. And then you can kind of work out from there. So can you bet £5 per bet? Will it only be 50 pence per bet if you're placing more bets? Etc, etc. Now, I'll mention it again, on the Tilt the Odds Discord, there is actually a chat channel there dedicated to questions about bankroll management. So if you join and you're really not too sure what kind of stake size you should be using, then that's a great place to ask there. Tip number 2 is going to be that Lucky 15s are actually the most profitable bet type there are on the site, but you should also be looking to play some other bet types such as doubles and trixies as well. Tip number 3 talks about if you are only placing a few bets each day, maybe like 5 or 10, something like that, you would really want to look at the quality score and make sure it's at 100 or higher. But if a couple of your horses in your Lucky 15 bets are lower than the 100 quality score, then that's still okay. That's just something to be aware of there. Tip number 4 is that you should ideally be placing between 5 to 20 bets per day, split across 5 or 6 bookmakers. That's a great tip there in my experience, because of course it would not be great to place, say, 20 bets on a single bookmaker and then leave all the rest alone. And for those of you, just an extra thing to add on here, if you're thinking that, you're good at every bookmaker because you've been doing match betting or something previously, so you can't use this service, well, actually, there's many bookmakers that I've seen that Tilt the Odds supply bets for that you may not have even ever set an account up because their welcome offers just don't exist or aren't very good. So it's still worth checking out that free trial, even if you think, oh, I'm good everywhere and I'm not going to be able to use this site. And then finally, tip number 5 is going to be, if you're someone placing just a few bets each day on Lucky 15s, try not to allow it where there's the same horse in more than 2 of your Lucky 15s. That will, of course, be there to reduce your variance that you could experience when placing your bets. If you're a veteran Tilt the Odds user and you have any profitable tips that you'd like to share, please do comment them below. Don't be shy with that like button if you've had any value from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.